Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are in slightly cloudy, not so sunny Eastbourne today. Charlotte is with us, she's just getting ready in the room. We arrived here yesterday, so I'll show you what we got up to yesterday in a second. But for long time viewers of the channel, they'll remember that Eastbourne holds a bit of a special place for us. So this is where me and Charlotte got married just over 5 years ago. This is the first time we've brought Jude here. So we're going to show him around today. We're going to show him where we got married, have a bit of afternoon tea there. And yeah, so anyway, as I said, we did get here yesterday. We didn't do an awful lot of filming yesterday. The weather was atrocious. But I'll show you what we got up to. And yeah, we'll speak to you in a bit. And say bye.
Bye.
So that was yesterday. As I said, Jude and I have come out early this morning. Just come for a walk down to the beach while Charlotte's getting ready. We're staying in the Premier Inn in Eastbourne. We haven't gone all big and fancy and expensive. It's like £100 a night. So we're just here for 2 nights. We're going back on Sunday morning. But yeah, this is a nice way to start the day. We're going to walk right the way down past the pier. There's a place we like called the Beach Deck for breakfast. So we have a little slow walk along, take Jude to the park and the mini golf and all that kind of stuff, and grab a bite to eat. So we just walked down to the bandstand and just looking at who we've missed. But like, look, Oasis on the 6th, missed that. Coldplay Madness, some others there. I'll quickly show you it. We've never actually seen anyone here. Obviously they're all tribute acts, obviously. Oasis just sold out about 12 nights at Wembley. I don't think they'll be playing here, but this is the bandstand. I think the tickets are not that expensive when we've looked before, but we've just never been lucky enough to catch anyone. But yeah, it's quite a nice little setup, and you can, this is the upstairs balcony bit. There's a bar there. But yeah, maybe in a couple of years we'll see who's playing down here and we'll come back and give it a go. And just past the bandstand is the pier. Now the part of the pier actually burnt down a few years ago. I think it was about 2014, 2015 maybe. The back bit remained, but the bit in the middle, just like this bit here, burnt down, but they managed to save it. And it's obviously now reopened. So we did have a walk along there yesterday. But again, I'll try and make sure we get on there today. We'll show you what's there. But there's like a tea room and arcade and a little bar at the back. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not as big as Brighton Pier, obviously, but it's still pretty good. So this pub just here, the Crown and Anchor, is where we had our wedding reception, and the hotel just next door, which is called Shore View, is the very first hotel Charlotte and I stayed in Eastbourne. That used to be a travel lodge, I think, but Shore View bought it a few years ago. So we've come to the beach. We're waiting for Charlotte. She's not far behind. Come on in, should we go have a look at the sea? Come on in. So yeah, we just had a bit of a walk out, Jude and I, this morning. But it's lovely. We've had a little bit of a shower, but you can see the sun's coming up. A bit cloudy, but compared to yesterday, this is it's a big improvement. So hopefully the sun can come out later on and we can have a couple of beers in the sun, hopefully.
And you from?
We come to the beach hut. I've gone for the chorizo. Jude's gone for the maple syrup with pancakes. And Charlotte's gone for the avocado.
Right, do you want me to pour some on?
So just had a really nice breakfast at the beach deck. I'm now having a walk back along the beach to the pier. We tried to get in the adventure golf place down there, but unfortunately it was shut due to the rain this morning and yesterday. So there's a new mini golf that's opened on the pier, so we're gonna see if we can get in there, see if we can get Jude involved, and I think that will probably do us to our afternoon tea later on. I don't think we'll eat again now. But yeah, recommend the beach hut, the beach deck. Definitely worth a go. So crazy golf time, second hole. This is on the pier. We haven't been here before. I think this must be new, or at least relatively new. But it's all like glow in the dark UV stuff. But let's see who wins. No, my money's on this one over here. So that was mini golf. +5. I still think you've won anyway. I won't worry about it. So here we are. This is the Grand Eastbourne. This is where me and Charlotte tied the knot 5 or so years ago. We're just going to head in for some afternoon tea with Jude. So we're inside the Grand. This isn't the table Charlotte wanted, but still really nice in here. We've ordered our afternoon tea. Just waiting for it to come. And Charlotte's just taken Jude out for a quick walk around to show him where we got married. So here's our afternoon tea. This is Jude's junior one to the right and our one to the left. I'm getting tutted up because Charlotte wants to crack on.
Yeah. Do you want milk?
Yes, please. Just a dash. So that was the Grand afternoon tea. We'll give you our thoughts when we get back to the room. But we're just going to take Jude along the front. And here comes the Dotto train. We haven't actually had a chance to do this yet. We did want to try and get Jude on here, but we'll probably just run out of time. But this runs the length of Eastbourne. So we'll definitely do it next time we're here. So that's pretty much it, I think, from us down here. We just brought Jude down to the beach for his new favourite pastime of throwing stones into the sea. There's a live band playing up on the pier. If it was just me and Charlotte, we'd have probably gone and sat there for a little bit, but no, you leave that one there, that's a big one. But I don't think Jude would appreciate that. He's getting close to his bedtime, so we're going to get him back in a second. And then, yeah, that'll be about it from us. But so we'll give you our thoughts on all things Eastbourne when we get back home, so we'll see you there. Okay, so that was Eastbourne. Apologies, we are sitting in bed. I just suddenly thought we haven't summed this up and time's cracking on, and if I don't do it now, I'll probably never will.
Also, you've done it at the wrong time. You know when you need to snooze and you've got like, you can feel it.
Yeah,
like...
we're a little bit under the weather in this house at the moment, aren't we? So if we do sound and look a bit dodgy, then that's probably why. So yeah, I know obviously we only said in Premier Inn, but any sort of key takeaways?
The thing is that, I know you say it's only a Premier Inn, like it's a good Premier Inn. Like,
yeah, location's good.
Location's good. We managed to get early check-in. Like the breakfast was good. And the thing I liked about the breakfast, which we did on the last day, was whereas in like, I'm trying to think of where else we've had a breakfast, like in Gatwick. It's all like buffets, you go up and help yourself. Whereas this, you actually order your hot food and they make it fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it?
That was good. I mean, the sleep in terms of like how well we slept, not great. That was because we had like nearly a 3-year-old in the room with us.
You're never going to get a good night's sleep for that, are you?
Yeah.
In a room like that.
But yeah, being back at Eastbourne felt really good. They've done a lot to the town.
Yeah, because we read a bit online, didn't we, about saying, it's getting a bit run down, and
I'd say it's opposite.
Yeah, if anything, they've probably improved it a bit. But yeah, no, it was good when it had like new precinct and stuff. Didn't really show that, 'cause it's like who wants to see a shopping centre, but
no, but they've got loads there. They've got like the Ninja Warrior stuff. They've got like a boom battle bar there. They've got like a big cinema. Like they've really, I think it has a bit of a reputation for being more like older generation who lived there. But I think there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is.
There is a lot going on.
We went back to the Grand, which was, as I said on here, where we got married. We had a bit of mixed feelings about the Grand, didn't we?
Yeah. I'll be honest. I've sent them a review, making a few comments about our visit, and I've not had anything back.
No.
which I'm a bit disappointed by.
The afternoon tea weren't cheap, so it's 115?
105.
105, sorry, for 3 of us, so like 2 adults and a child.
What it was, it was the whole experience.
Yeah.
Like, you walk in, and I'm not sure if you showed it, but as you
No, I
walk
didn't.
in, you basically have like the reception on the right, and then right at the back is like a lounge area, which has got like a really big clock at the top, and that's where you sit for your afternoon tea. So as soon as we walked in, Jude was like obsessed with that area and was like looking at it, and we thought, oh, it'd be really good to be sat there. We showed him like the room we got married in, and it was done up because they had like the wedding showcase that weekend, so that was quite nice, being able to kind of show him where the room we actually got married in. And then when we checked in for the afternoon tea, they were like, oh, yeah, we'll take your table, you're not actually sat here. And we were sat in like another lounge area. Like, other people were having afternoon teas, but we were the only one really with like a young toddler. And it kind of felt like we were put right at the back in the corner, and it kind of felt a bit like we'd just been...
I was okay with that personally, because
Yeah.
I think if we'd have been sat in the main bit, Jude being Jude, we might have got a few looks and comments and stuff. So I was okay with that. It was more the food for me. The sandwiches were just a touch on the stale side.
Yeah.
Probably like they've been sat there all day. I mean, we did go late. I think we went at 4:15.
But there was a few people complaining about the sandwiches as well. There was another lady sat on her own who complained. But it was a service for me as well. The service wasn't great. It was like, we just like sat down. They put a high chair there for Jude, which was good. But the table was so low down. The high chair was like double the height of the table.
Yeah, it's never going to work.
It was just like things like that. It just, for a hotel that's meant to be 5-star, it just didn't feel like, I don't know. I didn't get the same feeling as I did when we went in there 5 years ago to get married.
Yeah, it's a
Just
shame.
didn't feel the same.
I'd give them another go, and maybe it's just a bit of an off day,
Maybe,
whatever.
yeah.
It's still an amazing building, and it's still immaculate and whatever. But yeah, the service went great, and the food, when you pay over £100 for some sandwiches and cakes, they should be good. They should be good. But anyway, so yeah, we loved going back. We'll definitely go back again. We'll probably go once a year, don't we? Like, it's only been since we've had Jude, we've not gone once a year, but I think we'll continue to do that.
Yeah.
So next for us is Centre Parks in October. So we'll see you for that, and then we're going to round the year off with a trip to Malaga for our birthdays and hopefully catch some winter sun.
Some sun this year would be great.
Yeah.
Not that we've had much in the UK.
It's not been too bad at the end of the summer, to be fair. But anyway, if you've been listening to us whittering on for the last 5 minutes, thank you.
Also, apologies. I keep catching sight of myself, and I am just like, I look exhausted.
We are lemsips, beechams, and everything in this house at the moment, so that's why we sound and look like we do. But hopefully we'll be on better form in Centre Park. So we'll see you in a few weeks. Take care, and yeah, we'll speak to you soon.
Bye.